Hello America, this is Greg Halvorson, or hello world really. I mean, we're global society now, right? My name's Greg Halvorson and I am a fitness guru. And for years, people have been asking me, Greg, dude, my abs, I got a bad back and my abs, I'm falling apart in the middle. Get on middle age and so forth, and they're saying, dude, what do I do? How do I look like you at your age, at any age? I'm 73 years old, and they want to know my secret. And this is the only ab video you will ever need to watch again in your life. You go into the grocery store and it's 17 days to ripped abs and your six-pack, get your six-pack, Men's Fitness and all this stuff, and it's the same regurgitated article again and again and again. And it just doesn't give you the profound expertise you're about to witness right now. I would say, but there's first things first. And the first thing you need to know about abdominals is that we move in planes of motion. And every day, a lot of people they'll be reaching over here and they'll hurt their back because they're getting out of their normal movement pattern, and they aren't trained and they aren't fit in the planes of motion that they need to be fit in to stabilize their spine, and so they get some back spasms and so forth. But just bear with me. You'll get this whole thing. So planes of motion, we move in planes of motion. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. Okay, and those would be the sagittal plane right here. Sagittal plane and the frontal plane, side to side, like windshield wipers. Sagittal plane, like an oil derrick. Doink, doink. And the cross horizontal or transverse plane. Transverse, like this. So, twisting. That is your transverse plane. And so you need to train in all three of these planes of motion to be effectively fit in your abdominals. Now, usually, what do you see in the gym? It's crunch guy. He is always the crunch boy in the corner. Just crunching and which is fine, which is better than nothing, of course, but it's not functional. It's not a functional training of your abdominals. So we want function, or you're going to get hurt, or potentially get hurt, and not be all you can be, right? So we must train in all three planes of motion. And of course, on the floor, if you're doing your crunches on the floor, that's not giving you the full range of your spine. Because of course, if you're clunking against the floor, all you can do is go from here forward, right? You can't go back into the floor unless you got a spongy floor or something, which would be really too weird. Anyway, so we're gonna show you an effective tool for training in all planes of motion. And I gotta adjust the camera here. It's a solo operation here. So, and that is a ball down there, and it's a half ball actually. Can you see it? No. All right. And a little lower. All right. This is the bathroom break part of the video. If you need to go to the bathroom and come back, because I need to adjust it so you can see this thing. Without trashing the camera. All right, now are we still on? All right, we're still on. Here we go. Here, let's get this thing going. All right, there it is. I see it. Oh, suddenly. All right, we're back in business. All right, this is live video. So I'm right here, and this is called a BOSU balance trainer. Let's see if I still got it right. Yeah, all right, you can see. So this allows me to train my abs more effectively than anything else on the market. There's nothing better than the BOSU ball for training your abs, and I'm freaking perfect. All right, the barn door's open. Alright, zipper's broken, we won't worry about it. But, you know, alright, segue, but this is a loose, comfortable clothing. If you're gonna work your abs and be in the gym, loose, comfortable clothing, you know, and a little stylishness that never hurt. But this is a great tool, the Bosu. And I'll show you why. Now, this is an 8-pound medicine ball. Now, this is advanced. For most people, you don't need a medicine ball, and you can also you don't have to be in the air like I'm going to show you in the air. You can start out if you're not really in good shape, and just start moving in the sagittal plane of motion. Full range of your spine. See that full range? Oh yeah. Use your abs. Don't use your arms. Don't use your neck. Feel the weight of the ball. Let it sink in. Full range. Now that is functional strengthening. Now, what I do is 8 pounds. I usually use like a 45-pounder. But this is just for the training purposes or video training purposes. Now I go in the air and let the ball bring me down. Come right back up. Use my abs. Break right here. Break down. And back up. Down. And back up. Now, if you want to make it a little harder and get a little pressure, abdominal training in the off center, get away from your center of gravity as well. That's a little more of a challenge. Go off center and then do the same thing. So, boom, all, and then get a little more side abdominal in your intercostal, your rib muscles. So that is sagittal plane, taking care of the sagittal plane. Now, cross horizontal. How are you going to do that? So, you go like this. Your Bosu gets you in the air, you see. Requires all the muscles to even stay on this thing. Everything's working together because you're in the air and working in space, I call it. Working in space. And then you twist and bring it back up. Don't use your arms. Bring it down, back up to center. Boom. Twist back up using your abs, balance. And you can make it harder by going boom, 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 boom. You can play with this, make it away from your center of gravity. Oh man, see? That's a freaking great workout. Now, you can also challenge your lower abs as well. Work the whole thing. Incorporate some lower abs. Stable with a twist. 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 Boom. Boom. Alright, so this thing gets you in the air so you can work the whole 9 yards and play with it. You can play with it and experiment with it. It's great. Bosu, now, how are you going to do the frontal plane? Frontal plane. Like so. Stable. Scissor legs. And you can work. I usually put a little ball here to add some weight, pressure, and then, lean over it and come up in the frontal plane. Frontal plane. Neck straight with your aligned with the rest of your spine. Boom. Boom. And I like to work without the ball. You can keep the ball if you want in space and play a little bit. Just play around with it. But if you want to get rid of the ball and do a little static frontal plane stabilization on the side and just kind of play with that, you can do that as well. Or even without, you can, there's variations in how you can want to challenge yourself. But that's 3 planes of motion. That is going to keep your abdominals ripped, strong, and functional. Because it's all about function. If you're not using them correctly in all planes of motion, it's not functional. So we're all about function. So that's it. My name is Greg Halvorson. I know that's the greatest abdominal video probably ever made in the history of all training videos. And I know that if you do exactly what I just showed you, working your abs, little by little, incrementally building up to advanced stages as I just showed you, you will be healthy and fit for the rest of your beautiful life. Go for it, man. And tell him Greg sent you. Later.